and now we'll be doing the unboxing and checking out some of the equipment, and we'll see what you guys think. Okay, so we're going to be starting out with the UPS, which I'm really excited about. So let's get into you guys and let's unbox this bad boy. All right, and always make sure you guys are cutting away from you. You don't want any emergencies or anything happening, because like I mentioned, we're talking about safety here. So let's try to be safe with it as much as we can. Okay, if you guys have tips on unboxing, please let me know. Oh, this has got some weight to it. Jeez. And you wanted a backup battery, you got one. Look at that. Cool, and here are some of the outlets that I was talking about. This first section is going to be surge and battery protection. So when you do need that protection for the battery backup, you're going to want to plug into these here. And these are going to be basic cutoffs, and there's a reset button here, Ethernet ports, and it looks like a computer port, USB. Make sure I didn't hear any wiggling around in there, because we will turn this right back in. USB, USB-C compatible, and that monitor screen. So we'll take a look at everything once we get it all plugged in. So it looks like we get a USB-C port for a PC, which is actually really cool. I'm sure some of you would appreciate that. And we already looked at the cable, the extension cable, so you guys got that there. And next thing we're going to be getting into is the Furman. Okay, there you go. Ports have good spacing, solid tactile feel on that switch. Some of them feel like they're going to come apart, and the cable is super thick. I mean, check that out. In order to get this mounted up, we're going to be using the Vevo setup. This was highly rated on Amazon. And like I mentioned, you guys, if you want to find any of this stuff, I got it all off Amazon. So I'll make sure I link everything down below so you guys go directly to it. And you can get this entire setup if you need it. You can use this for your PC, for your lighting, for music, and whatever you need. This is the setup right here. All right, let's get into it and see what we get. It looks like what you get in here is you are actually able to mount it up to the wall. If you did want to mount it into the desk, you can also do that here. They give you the hardware you need for everything, anchors and the tool to be able to screw everything down. So that's cool. And I'm telling you guys right now, this build, this is a solid build. This hardware doesn't feel cheap or dingy in any way, and the corners are all rounded out and smooth, which is something I like. Sometimes you'll get stuff and it's really sharp, and you can tell the paint on it is just really no effort was put into it whatsoever. I mean, sometimes they work, but that's kind of a minimal standard. But this one, this really feels like it has great quality, and they put some effort into this. So, all right, you guys. So this is everything we got in the box. As you see, we have the whole setup here. We have the extension cable, which is going to be going to the UPS, which will be going to the surge power strips as well. And we got a mounting bracket for that UPS, so we can get everything nice and tucked up under the table. So you guys, this is going to be future-proofing you for a while. This is going to be giving you a solid foundation for anything you're going to be getting into. So if you are DJing, creating music, filming, studios, or you have a gaming setup, this will be a solid setup for you. And if you want to move up, then you can get into conditioning, and we can look at that. And hopefully our channel gets big enough that we can do something like that and build a serious studio. And I'd walk you guys through the process of everything you actually need for it. But for now, let's get all this installed, and let's see how everything works out.